Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Добро пожаловать на мой канал на YouTube. Mij zit Agona. En in vandaag een nieuwe aflevering ga ik eigenlijk. So in today's video, I'll be making a tier list video ranking all languages of the world. And what I basically think of them. I'm gonna be putting them all in a tier list. So we have S. S stands for 100% the best. And I love it from the deepest, darkest hole in my heart.
And the rest is pretty self-explanatory. I don't need to yep all that. You get the point.
Alright, so a couple things before I start the video. Number one, obviously, I'm not gonna be ranking every freaking language in the entire world. Because there are too goddamn many languages to count. Look at this list, yeah? This is a tier list of top 100 languages. And it has 107. And it's not even complete. Oh, number one, oh, Chinese, yeah, understandable. Good, good. To Spanish, yeah, everyone loves Spanish, you know? But then you go down and you look at some of these languages, like Chinese Hakka. What is that? What is that? I've never heard. Why is it called Chinese? Is it because it's spoken in China? And why is it called Hakka? Is there a specific tribe called Hakka? Why? And then you have Oraya, also spoken in India. I don't even know what half of these languages are. So I have no idea what they are. So to sum it up, basically, I'm not going to be ranking 100,000 languages in today's video. Instead, I'm going to be ranking these languages today. And also, this video is only about the languages that are spoken in these countries. It is not about their culture, their history, their people, or anything like that. It is simply and only about the languages. With that out of the way, I'm very sure we're going to have a very civilized, wholesome, positive, and encouraging comment section. First language, the big dog, English. You have 100% the best, not the best, but the most spoken language in the world. I mean, after Chinese, maybe Spanish and other things. But statistically, this is the most spoken language in the world. I'm speaking English right now. You're watching the video, you probably speak English. Your grandma probably speaks English. Your father speaks English. Your mother probably speaks English. Your 9-year-old cousin who failed his test 3 times and is spending all his time on Roblox probably speaks English. The most spoken language on the internet, the most spoken language in the world. If you're a tourist, you go any country in the world, what is the first language you're going to speak? English. That is the #1 most spoken language in the world. There's a variety of dialects and accents. You have Australian, New Zealand, the luxurious posh version in the United Kingdom. You have Irish. Shout out to all my Ireland friends. Yeah, what else? What more do I need to say? English. Instantly. S tier. Alright, Portuguese. I know what you're thinking. I just said Portuguese, Portugal, and it's a Brazilian flag. Sorry to all my Portuguese people, but you did lose this war. Everywhere you look online, you see the Portuguese language immediately, instantly. The first thing you see is the Brazilian flag, not the Portuguese one. So it's not my fault. Don't come after me. I didn't do nothing. I literally typed in Portuguese and it gave me Brazilian. So it's your fault, kind of. But yeah, there's basically 2 versions of Portuguese. The Brazilian version, the better version, and the Portugal version. I don't know what the difference really is. Like, my brother is learning Portuguese and he's saying that the difference is that Portugal from Portuguese. Oh God, bro. Is that Portuguese from Portugal is more posh, like grammatically correct, if that makes any sense. And in Brazil, it's a lot more like slang and things of those lines. Brazil, who doesn't love Brazil? Instantly, S tier. I would 100% encourage you to learn the language. I have a lot of Brazilian friends, and it's the fucking best thing ever. All right, next one, Italia. They invented the pizza. What else can I say? What else can I say? That's it, instantly, A tier. But no, anyways, Italian is the second version of Spanish, basically. And yeah, I like it, you know? I like it. The way they got the hand gestures going on, they have the proper enunciation. I've seen this video on YouTube of, it's like 2 little Italian kids arguing while playing football. I don't know. The way they're speaking with the hand gestures and the enunciation of the words and stuff, it's so incredible to see. So for that reason, I'm gonna give it an A tier. Yeah, next one. All right, Ukrainian. I'm gonna be completely honest. I've never heard Ukrainian before in my life. If I had to guess, I'd say a lot more similar to Russian. Yeah, I don't know, man. So I've never heard it, so I can't really put it good or bad, you know. So I'm just gonna put it in neutral, you know, Sweden territory. All right, the next one.
Breaking news! Hello? Yes, I can hear you, Steve. Yes, I can hear you. I'm standing here in front of the watch time for subscribers, and it turns out that 90% of the people watching this video are not subscribed. So if you're not already subscribed, subscribe. This is a very urgent matter that needs your attention. Alright, back to you, Steve. You get no bitches!
Alright, let's go to the next one. Okay, that was a joke. Honestly, if this was a completely different video idea, like ranking countries based on people or, you know, other things, I would probably done it in F tier, but this is strictly off the language. And might I say, I know the internet loves nothing more than hating on the French, but I cannot hate on the language. Sometimes, listen, sometimes it's hella gay and zesty, but sometimes you feel like you're a luxurious, posh artist from the 1800s, you know? And for that reason, I cannot hate on the French language that much. And the second thing that saves the French language is the music. Oh my god, French music is so fucking fire. French music is so fire, man. Like, you have so many artists like Gazou, Casanova, Ziak, so many French artists that are fucking awesome, man. And the music is just, oh, it's so good, it's so good. So, yeah, other than Parisians being obnoxious and resentful people, I love the language. And I would, it's probably my top 5. If I had like a list of top 5 languages to learn, it's probably this. So, for that reason, I'm not gonna give it an S tier, not yet, because I don't want the internet to hate on me, but I'm gonna give it an A tier, you know, it's solid. All right, next one, we have Malaka language. Oh no, wow, I don't know why I did this. It's not here, you know. Anyway, I'm influenced by the Italians now. But yeah, Greek, Malaka, Galimera, or Galinechta. Galimera. No, why does it sound Italian? Why am I doing this? Galimera or Galinechta? Yeah, that's what I know. Also, if you didn't know, my best friend is from Cyprus, so he speaks Greek, and so for that reason, yeah, instantly, an A tier. I love Greek. Dun dun dun. The Dutch flag, or the Dutch language, rather. Oh boy, what can I say about this? I'm gonna be completely honest. If I wasn't from here, I probably wouldn't have any reason to learn the language. First of all, it's hard, and second of all, it's very it's a lot of these annoying ass sounds that you have to make. Like, for example, I'm gonna like we gaan, ik ga, ik moet gaan, like a lot of ga, you know. It's very annoying sometimes, but yeah, what else can I? The music is ass. I don't listen to the music. That's gonna piss off a lot of people. I don't care. Yeah, but what else? What is there about the language? It's alright. Like, if you come to the Netherlands for studying or living or whatever, and the only language you know is English, you'll get by 100%. Everyone's here friendly. Everyone speaks English fluently to some degree. But yeah, you won't really have that meaningful connection with people. So, but if you learn Dutch, oh my god, many doors will open to you. So for that reason, I'm gonna give it like a solid B tier. You know, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Thailand, Thai to be more accurate. The only Thai I know is Thai. What can I say about the language? It's also a similar thing with these Asian languages. You know, the Thai, Philippines, Vietnam, and these languages. There are a lot of, how can I describe this? It's a lot of tongue twisters and tongue movement type thing. But yeah, Thailand, they invented fucking Muay Thai. So for that reason, I know this video is about languages, but I don't give a fuck. They invented Muay Thai. Instantly, A tier. What's up, Beijing?
What's up, Beijing?
Chinese, fucking in love with Chinese. It is so fucking good. Like, Chinese is freaking amazing. Like, the tonalities, the sound of the language, everything about it is just fucking amazing. For that reason, instantly an S tier. And just imagine how cool would it be if you see a black guy speaking Chinese, bro. Like, if I learn Chinese, that's a fucking lock, bro. That's instant reactions for my entire life. I keep seeing these videos of black men going, like, speaking Chinese in China, and it's like the attention they get is fucking insane. Like,
This man got a whole ass line of people just waiting to take pictures with him.
So yeah, for that reason, instantly an S tier. Vietnamese. I had one Vietnamese friend, but other than that, I don't have any recollection of the language. I might have heard it in some YouTube video here and there. But yeah, I think it's alright. I think it's alright, you know, nothing wrong with it. Cool. If you'd want to learn it, that'd be super awesome, super niche as well. So for that, I'm gonna give it a B tier, you know, just to be alright. Albanian. Again, I had one Albanian friend, and I've never heard him speak Albanian before. I didn't ask him to speak it to me. I don't know why. But yeah, like I said, never heard it before. But Albania is so fucking awesome. Look at that flag, bro. Instantly. Just for that flag alone, B tier. Alright, now we have Japanese. Now, at one point in my life, I used to hate Japanese because of all these fucking anime nerds out there. But I've come to realize, you know, it's a peaceful country, peaceful people, very clean. It's probably the most advanced country in the world after China, maybe. And for that reason, you know. But then again, the language is so complicated, and it's so difficult to learn, I'd say, that if you learn it, you can flex about it for your entire life. So for that reason, I'm gonna give it an A tier, you know? It's a solid option to go. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna give it an S tier because it's very fucking hard. Zindabad, Pakistan. Alright. Where do I put this one? Boy. You know, it's alright. There's a lot of people, so if you learn the language, you're gonna have a lot of people to talk to and practice to. So yeah, I'm gonna go easy and give it a B tier, you know? Next up, we have the big dog, India, the second largest country in the world. Not largest, but by population. What can I say? Zindabad, India as well. And if there's one thing about the internet, again, it's that they love trolling Indians. But here, this is a family-friendly channel. I don't indulge in any of these bad actions and attitudes. So for that reason, I'm gonna be completely and utterly, neutral, and give my open and honest thought. Again, Indian, it's very similar to Pakistani. I don't know who invented it first, India or Pakistan, probably India. But yeah, what can I say? You have 1.4 billion people to speak to. So if you learn the language, you have unlimited resource, literally. Unlimited DLC opened immediately. So, and I know they have a little beef going on, Pakistan and India, but hey, let's just all be friends, you know? It's that easy. Okay, maybe not that easy, you know, a little complicated there, but I don't want to be any part of this beef. So for that reason, I'm gonna give it, you know, I'm gonna give it a B tier, you know? I'm gonna give it a B. Solid. All right, now we have North Korea, the good Korea. There is only one correct answer here, and if you have any different opinion, you're wrong. Mr. President Kim Jong-un, do not nuke me. I do not want to die in a nuclear explosion. So for that reason, I give you an S tier. Leave me alone, please. All right, now we have K-pop Korea, South Korea. Yeah, it's South Korea. Yeah, it's South Korea. It's a solid language. There's completely nothing wrong with it. There's a lot of people to practice if you learn the language, and it's very impressive if you learn the language because again, it's a very difficult and niche. I don't want to say niche because there's a lot of people that want to learn Korean, study in Korea, move to Korea. So it's a very popular language, and yeah, I'm gonna be a sheep this time and go with the crowd, you know, go with what's popular, and yeah, give it an A tier. Very solid, you know, nothing wrong. This is the Ethiopian flag, but I'm using it as a sign for the Amharic language. Yeah, let me just make sure I'm correct. I don't want to sound like an idiot here. Amharic language. Yes, Amharic is the largest widely spoken language in Ethiopia and the most spoken mother tongue in Ethiopia. Again, I don't know. I've never heard it spoken before. Maybe here and there. So yeah, for that reason, I'm gonna give it a, you know, normal, decent. I don't know. C tier. All right, now we have the masculine version of the Dutch, German, Deutschland. Anyway, very popular language, very kind, friendly people in Germany. I'm joking. They're not kind. They're not. You know, it's a very popular language. Again, people want to move there. People want to study there. They have very good universities. They have very good education. The language itself is very harsh. Like I said, a very masculine version of the Dutch. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a B tier. Impressive. Indonesia. They have about a different dozen languages there. So I don't know which one I'm even rating. I guess it's Indonesian. I think it's probably the most spoken one, I believe. But yeah, it's solid. You know, it's pretty solid. I've seen in one YouTube video that it was probably the easiest language to learn. Not the easiest, but one of the easiest languages to learn. So for that reason, I like it. You know, easy language, easy flag, easy going people. I fuck with it. You know, I'm gonna give it a B tier. Next one. I know your eyes are not fooling you. This is not Indonesia. This is Poland. I know what is going on there. I don't know who stole whose flags first, but they need to figure it out. Poland and Indonesia. You need to figure this thing out, man. But yeah, Poland. Yeah, I know a lot of Polish people, and they're the best people ever, man. But the language itself, what can I say about the language? It's probably the most testosterone screaming language of all time. There's always that Polish guy who's jacked out his fucking mind with steroids, tattoos all over his body, trying to bench 140 kilos on the gym while screaming kurwa. So for that reason, you know, I'm gonna give it a solid B tier. IKEA language. We have Swedish. Alright, hello, let me just do one thing here. Hold on. Alright, I want you to look me dead in the eye and tell me these are all different languages, different countries, different people. That's literally the same thing. That's the same flag, the same pattern, just different colors. That's literally it. So for that reason, I'm gonna give them all one rating. I'm gonna rate them all as one nation. I know what you're gonna say, you know. Oh, they're all independent nations with their own people, history, and culture. Shut the fuck up. Alright, there we go. The Nordic countries. What can I say about the language? You know, it's one thing, it's very hard. That's coming from them, not me even. They even admit that it's very hard languages. So if you speak it, and if you're from a completely different side of the world, that's very impressive. I'm impressed by that. As to the smart idea of learning the languages, I don't know if that's smart, because then you would only have to move to Denmark, Sweden, or Finland, practice or speak the language there, because nobody else speaks it, because it's very hard and it's unnecessary. So for that reason, I'm gonna give it, you know, a solid B tier. I feel like I'm getting too soft. Turkey.
Ne? Bu ne oğlum? Bu ne?
It's a solid one, you know, can't go wrong with it. Very popular. I'm gonna give it an A tier. Solid, very solid. Belarusian. I'm gonna be completely honest, I only put Belarus because of the flag. The flag is so damn awesome, man. It's so cool. But I did watch a video of someone speaking Belarusian, and it's literally just copy-paste Russian. But then again, I don't know how much they're similar to each other, because in the video, the guy said that Belarusian is only mainly spoken in villages by old people, and everyone in big cities basically speaks Russian. So I don't think learning is gonna be that conducive, let's say. So I'm gonna give it a C tier, you know. But if this video was me about me ranking flags, definitely an S tier. Look at that flag, man. It's so insane. Free Palestine. All right, the next one we have Arabic. Oof, what can I say about Arabic? It's my mother language. First thing, spoken in about, I don't know, 25 countries or so. Different dialects, different accents, different people, different cultures everywhere you go, and it's a very multicultural language, I would say. So for that reason, I'm gonna go solid and S tier. You know, can't go wrong with it. Like if you're a foreigner and you learn to speak Arabic, it's over. You know, cheat code is there. Unlimited DLC, unlimited reactions. reactions, crazy reactions from people, and it is probably this, I don't want to say the second, but amongst the top 2 hardest languages in the world to learn. So for that reason, again, very solid, very good option, S tier. Alright, Ruski, Russian. I don't even have to think about this. S tier. What is there not to love? What is there not to like? It's so good. I'm learning Russian myself right now. Yes, just изучаю Ruski, so I'm completely in love with the journey, and it's fucking amazing. The language is so cool. Spanish. Invented Latinos, invented Spanish food, which I've never supposedly eaten before in my life, but still a lot of slide. But yeah, this is probably the #1 option for people who are trying to learn a new language, you know? The most popular language by far. Like, if you ask any beginner or someone who's trying to learn a new language, probably their first option is Spanish, English, or French. So what else can you go wrong there? Spoken in so many different countries in Europe, South America, and even in Africa, there are some countries that speak Spanish, and for some reason, in the Philippines, they have some words from Spanish, and their language is influenced a little bit by Spanish. So go to S tier immediately, instantly. Alright, the last but not least, Iran. Number 1, it's a very similar, it's in the same family tree as Arabic. It's a very hard language to learn, and if you manage to learn it, then boy, you're in for a surprise. And yeah, what else can I say? I've heard some words of Persian here and there, and I gotta say, it's the similarity between Arabic is very like obvious. But then again, it's a completely different language. Like the writing system, the speaking itself is different. So again, but then again, it's a very hard language, and if you manage to learn it, I'm very impressed. For that, I'm gonna give it an A tier. You know, can't go wrong with it. Very solid. Wait, is this it? This is the list? Japanese, Ethiopian, I don't have a single language in F tier. Okay, yeah. Either I'm doing